Husband tried to kill me. Family thinks I'm bad for moving on. Long story short, my F27 husband, M30, tried to kill me 10 months ago. He got shithouse drunk and put a loaded gun to my head and asked me if I wanted to die. Obviously I called the cops. He was arrested, etc. During this time away from him, I started therapy. Realized he has been abusive for years. Not typical hot your wife abusive. More emotional and psychological. I also recently started dating again. For the first time since high school. He is a great guy. And he makes me happy. My issue is that some of my family is saying it's skanky and skeezy that I'm already dating in. For not working out my marriage. This is happening almost daily now. And it's starting to make me think they're right. I am not the bad guy for moving on. Am I? With the way your family treats you, I can understand why it took you so long to realize your partner was abusive. It's nice that you're in therapy, but it sounds like your damned family needs some too. Jesus Christ. Did your family take out a bunch of life insurance policies on you? 'Cause their mentality is truly impossible to fathom. Good luck and stay safe. Read the first 4 sentences and stopped. Men with that kind of behavior are truly sick in the head. There is no justification for that shitty-ass behavior. It's childish. I wish the best for you and hope you don't have to around those kind of shit people. Honestly, I read your title and thought your family was mad that you moved on, as in forgave him, and I was on their side. They think you should stay with a homicidal maniac? Girl, with family like that, no need for enemies. Go find a support network that likes you breathing. You're not a fucking asshole for moving on from someone who actively tried to kill you and made your life hell. Is this even a question? I personally don't think you would even be an asshole if you'd killed him in self-defense. Your family is toxic, and probably their toxic behavior is what didn't make you realize your husband was abusive for years. Until he almost killed you. Get a divorce and maybe try to move far from all this people. They're not the ones who had a gun pointed at their head, so they need to STF you. Does your family know that your husband put a fucking gun to your head? Like, if I was married to someone who did that, my family wouldn't expect me to speak to him again. Let alone work on the relationship. My father cheated on my mother for years. Eventually one of his lovers got pregnant and the news reached my mother and became quite public. She decided to get a divorce. She once told me that one of the hardest parts about the whole ordeal was everyone around her. People who knew her. People she trusted. Even her own sisters would find the time to ask, "Are you sure you can't work it out?" Or say, "You should wait till everything blows over before you get divorced. Don't want to regret it later, you know?" Quote. I think there is, unfortunately, a misogynist in most of us, and it surfaces in these types of situations. Don't let anybody pressure you into returning to an abusive situation. If you want it to be final, take the steps necessary to get a divorce and tell people who keep chiming in that you've spared them the details, so they should hold off on making judgments. There is nothing to work on. You're on a good path. Keep walking far away from the ex. I'm sorry, but WHAAAAT. Your husband put a loaded gun to your head. And your family is mad at you for not trying to work it out? If I was talking to you in person right now, you would just see me wide-eyed with my jaw moving up and down while I went, wah wah wah, in disbelief. No, you are not in the wrong here. Holy shit. How is it skanky after 10 mo? Fuck all of them. You could be dead. It's impossible to overreact to that situation. It's baffling anyone wouldn't understand that. I'm guessing if it was them it happened to, they'd be singing a different tune. You being safe is the only thing. That you are happy on top of that is amazing. Good on you. He tried to kill you. There's nothing to work on. Enjoy your newfound freedom. Build some confidence. Cut out your family if they continue to try to oppress you back into an abusive relationship with your abuser. You don't work out anything with someone that put a gun to your head. If someone in your family can't understand that, they shouldn't be in your life either. Those family members are toxic. Cut them out. Congrats to you for working on yourself to get healthy and happy. Keep moving on. Next time a family member says something, ask, "You want me to stay with husband so that next time he does actually kill me? Would you prefer that to seeing me happy?" Quote. So your family would rather attend your funeral than see you get divorced? That is beyond screwed up. Block them and leave them behind with the ex. Oh, 1,000,000% not the bad guy. I mean, he literally tried to kill you. I'm sorry? He tried to fucking kill you. How would anyone move on from that? The worst thing I've done while drunk is accidentally puke on my friend's shoes. It is batshit insane to threaten to kill someone up. Stay with him and he'll succeed. Your family is also nuts. Never talk to this crazy man again.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.